by EA Sports. It's the Chargers and the Rams, and it comes your way next.
No more distractions. It's time to get this one started as here we go. Super Bowl 61 is underway. Lawrence going to put it up right away. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. To throw on 2nd and 10. Lawrence over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. An early task, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. Play action. It's Lawrence. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And he's got room. There he goes, right side. Past the 20. A big play there on the catch and run. 55 yards.
Well, and this is where quarterbacks' passing numbers sometimes get a little bit more inflated than they should, because this is a short little pass, but it goes for big yardage.
They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Here's Lawrence to throw. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Walton. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll wind up losing a couple yards here on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. Now Justin Tucker's out to try the field goal. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Tucker's kick is good. And the Chargers grab themselves a 3-0 lead. 3 points, probably not going to win this Super Bowl, but at least you get something on the opening drive.
And it's certainly not going to lose it. So the bottom line is, come away with the points now, come back and get greedy later, and try and put it in the end zone.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. And at quarterback from the University of Oregon, it's Justin Herbert. They go play action here on 1st down. Got a man, it's Tyquan Thornton. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a 1st down.
Now here's a pass on 1st down. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
On 2nd and 10, Herbert. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And picked up by the Chargers. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. But what do you think? You get the ball off the turnover near the middle of the field. You take a shot here in the first play?
You know I'm big on that. I love when I have great field position. After a turnover, I feel like I might have a little bit off balance. I prefer to take a shot, but a lot of coaches will tell you, you only do it if you trust the guy who's got the football in his hands. Meaning, if it's not there, he won't force it downfield and maybe turn into an interception. He'll go to the check down, go to a second option, and go ahead and take the play that's in front of him.
His second catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a 1st down. Dobbins running out of the gun. And this this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Here's Lawrence. That's complete to Peoples-Jones. And he's going to get this inside the 30. His second catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. Now Dobbins again on second down. And he'll get nothing there. Stopped right at the line as that will wind us down to the end of this first quarter of play. And we are back, Super Bowl 61. Thanks for joining us, everybody, nationwide and around the globe as both teams get set to begin the second quarter. On third down, Lawrence. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get down.
Yeah, that wasn't the first option.
No, it came off of that guy, the deep guy. It came underneath on the drag, completed it very well.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost as bread and butter as a good running back dive play.
Toward the sideline, he will have the first down. Good catch. He was able to keep the feet in bounds. Now Lawrence. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal. Now a toss left side for Dobbins. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
On third and goal, Lawrence. And eventually he's taken down here. Great coverage downfield, resulting in a sack. Now Justin Tucker is out to try the field goal. From the left hash, this from 34. Tucker's kick is good, and they're able to double their lead in this first half. It's 6-0. So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
So the Rams coming back onto the field, their second drive of the game. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal? And they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive with a little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think Coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punching the end zone without turning it over.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Out of the gun, Herbert. Wide open receiver, complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down. We have reached the 2-minute warning. In fact, just under 2 minutes to play in the opening half of this year's Super Bowl. Now on 2nd and 16. Herbert under pressure, and they got to him again. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. Now it's Herbert. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. Play action. It's Herbert. Downfield and caught by Thornton. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. And CD, one of the big stories everybody's been tracking this week, the head coach of this offense, looking to become just the second coach in NFL history to win 5 Super Bowl. Touchdown! Jamar Chase, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams are an extra point away from taking the lead in this Super Bowl. Extra point by Butker is on target. And they take the lead here at 7-6. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it was Jamar Chase who finished it off with a touchdown reception. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Chargers going to take over here one more time before the half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Lawrence. That'll be complete to Dobbins. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now Lawrence on 1st down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Final play of the half. It's Lawrence. He's going to loft it deep right sideline. And this is what here? Incomplete, they say. It looked like it was one of the greatest performances of the year usually, but not here. Halftime of the Super Bowl is skipped, and we are on to the second half. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. This taken in at the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Rams offense ready to begin quarter number 3. And I think you'd have to say their coaching staff, all things considered, had to be pleased with their performance in the first half of this Super Bowl.
Definitely pleased. Doing their best not to show it to their team, of course, because as you and I both know, their mantra all season long has been finish. Get the job done. They know how close they are to lifting that trophy. One more solid half of football, and they can do exactly that.
To throw again on 2nd down. Herbert, quick slant caught by Chase. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Herbert on 3rd down now. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the 1st down and then some.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Chase. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Herbert off of play action. On the move to his left. He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Herbert operating from the red zone. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A 16-yard touchdown.
And the Rams take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And the lead is up to 8. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Now we'll look at the Chargers offense. They get ready for their first possession of the second half.
On first down, Lawrence.
And he's got his man on the out route. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball of the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
They go play action now. Lawrence. And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play.
We'll get an update when we come back to Miami.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Now Lawrence.
And he's going to go down again.
Micah Parsons
providing a little deja vu, back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long. On is the Chargers punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
And this returnable for Hill.
It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return, and the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. They start the drive on the ground with Hill. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert.
And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes.
Jalen Phillips from his outside linebacker spot, forcing the sack for a loss of 8.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
He's got this, complete to Williams.
Touchdown, LA!
For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
Well, in this league where coordinators worry so much about drawing up the right routes, blocking assignments, misdirections and stuff, they have these precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best play is just up from the schoolyard where you look at your fastest guy and say, go long, go get it, big man.
And the next-gen stats are going to tell the story, and wow, what a story it is. Nearly a full 23 miles an hour. One of the fastest plays on record, folks. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Looking to throw, Lawrence.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. From the 31, Lawrence throwing the out route incomplete. It's Walton. His 2nd catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action.
And that'll do it for the 3rd quarter. Welcoming you back to Super Bowl 61, 3 quarters in the books, and ready to go for the 4th. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Lawrence. Wide open receiver, complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 37. Lawrence. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. That's just his 2nd catch of the game. They wanted to keep him silent. They have kept him silent.
Defensive football 101. Don't let the best player on offense beat you. Take him out of the game. They've done a great job of doing that.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And his throw is incomplete. T. Higgins was the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down.
That was well defended. They clamped down on every available receiver. Just got to give the win to the defense on that snap.
On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, Lawrence. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Rams are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here and maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
On 1st down, Justin Herbert. That pass caught. It's Williams. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. And he's got his big tight end here. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. They'll bring the tight end in motion right. On 1st and 10, Herbert. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. 23 up. And now some disagreement down on that sideline. The red flag is out. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. They'll try to pound it in with Hill. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Tyreek Hill taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Rams are feeling good as they extend their lead in this Super Bowl. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Lawrence. He's at the 50. The 30. 10. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Like so many wide receivers, he is a threat with the ball in his hands, and he's able to do his damage here after the catch. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Lawrence going to look to throw for it. And this is going to be caught. No, they say it's incomplete.
So unable to throw it in for two from the two. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a two-point conversion as far as how you're defending?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. If they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Play action. It's Herbert. That's out to Hill, right side complete.
And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this.
Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused. Because they had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
On third down, it's Hill.
On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. It'll be a first down for the Rams there on a pickup of 18.
Again, it's Hill. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. They're going to pass here with Herbert. Williams brings it in. Chargers going to use their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Now a first down carry. It's Hill. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop it behind the line.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And a short pickup there down to about the 9. A lot of tired bodies on that field. But this is a big play. 3rd and goal. They go jet sweep here with Williams. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
Jameson Williams.
His second touchdown of this Super Bowl.
And the Rams have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And that pushes the lead up to 23. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive.
They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge. And so I said, Coach, what do you want to call? He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. The Rams have won the Super Bowl, and they will get the Lombardi Trophy. And to the Super Bowl champions, they etch their name forever in NFL immortality.
That's pretty phenomenal right there. It actually gave me chills just to hear you say that because immortality forever and ever. When you look in the record books, you'll see this team, you'll see their picture. That your name will be a part of it. That's got to be an incredible feeling because it's been a long journey to get there, and now they get a chance to enjoy it.
Hey, check it. Okay, I feel unstoppable. Losing's